Today we are going to talk about adding fractions that do not have a common denominator. Now let me remind you some of the terminology you're going to hear for fractions. The top of the fractions are called numerators. The bottom of the fractions are called denominators. So I kind of associate the word down under here. Down is denominator. Down is denominator. Okay. What we want is we want the number 3 and 4 to change so that those two denominators will match. Now, we want to find what is called the least common multiple, sometimes abbreviated LCM. Now, if you can't think of the least common multiple, you can just multiply by the 3 and the 4 together. 3 times 4 is 12. Now, it might not be the least common multiple, as in this case it is the least common multiple, but you just need a number that they both go into. Okay, so how do we make them 12s? Well, we're really going to multiply these two pieces of the right fraction by 3 to turn it into 12. We're going to multiply this fraction on top and bottom by a 4. So the rule is whatever we multiply on top, we also multiply on the bottom. So we get 8 12s plus 9 12s is a total of, now here's the key, we are going to add up the tops and keep the bottom. So that is 17 12s. Now it's okay to leave it like that. There's some things we can talk about here. If the top ends up being bigger than the bottom, this is what is called an improper fraction. So these two started out, those were proper fractions where the top is the smaller number. Well, here where the bottom is the smaller number, you can ask yourself, okay, how many times will 12 go into 17? Just one time. And if we take off that 12, we have 5 remaining. So the way that we can do this is now we can go one step further. We can write what's called a mixed number. So this 1 is how many whole values we had. We had 1 12 in there. So we had 1 12, that's our whole number. And then the remainder is how many 12s we have left over. And so that's going to be our numerator. And the 12 stays our denominator. So this is okay. But writing as your final answer as a mixed number is probably the best bet. Okay, I hope that helped you. If you liked this video, please like that for me at the bottom. And if you can subscribe, you'll get to see more videos like this. Thanks.